Good evening, everybody. I don't know if you guys can hear me okay. I'm on a different computer than I normally use. Uh, Once Dave gets on here with me, I can get some feedback whether everybody can hear okay. Yeah, I had a technical issue with the other one. So thank you, everybody, for attending tonight. And if you can see the balloons behind you, you can probably see that it is my birthday today. Let me, give me 1 second. I'm going to see if Dave can get on here with me. Oh. All right. Good evening, everybody. So I'm hoping that that the audio is okay. This is a different computer than I usually use. So, but I'm going to go over, I'd like to go over some like basics tonight because we have so many new people coming on board with us every single day. And I see some people, I'm really, really proud that they've taken the information we've provided in the previous trainings and they've put that into application, and they're having tremendous results with that. And I want to commend our new member, Vince Mazzi. Vince, you're doing a fantastic job staying accountable. In the previous program, previous trainings, we talked a lot about the figs and gauges and how that keeps you accountable every single day, because the secrets to the business is that there's not any big secret. You know, the network marketing is all, it all comes down to a numbers game and how many people you talk to about the business every day. I mean, that is what it boils down to. Now, there's a lot of different methods, so we like to show people, you know, some easy ways that we use social media so that we can connect with people every single day online, whether or not they have a big list, whether or not they blog, whether or not you know, whether you blog, whether you've got traffic, whether you don't have a single warm market list, whether you're on the No Friends Left Club. The methods that we use will work for anybody and everybody. So today what I'd like to kind of go through, and you know, and for some of you guys who have been attending all of our trainings, some of them a bit repetitive, but I think it's important. So I actually had taken some notes upstairs, and we're having some technical difficulties with that computer. Boy, I sure don't like this computer at all. It's like the video is like way too close, and yeah, this is not my. You know, I like this other computer way better, but. Anyway, if you are just getting involved day one, of course, of course, you need to get yourself familiar with the business and the stories. You know, and the best way to do that is in the I2G Pros room. You can go to the files section, and we've got all of our prior trainings archived. We've got all the prior Hangouts archived. You need to become really familiar with the income stories, because that's what makes me my money. That's my money maker, is these income stories. Not only my income story. I mean, you need to learn that where these stories just slide right off your tongue verbatim whenever you're in conversation. You know, because remember, you know, I'm your partner, and you refer to me as your partner, and you talk about how you partnered up with this lady that 18 months ago was an MLM strikeout loser. She couldn't even sell a $25 blog in 6 months, and she spent more money than she made. And now we've teamed up with this I2G casino, and we've made $1 million in the past 5.5 months. Oh, Dave's so kind. He brought me down my nose. You see all the balloons Dave got me for my birthday, and we also got a pretty bouquet that my mom and dad sent me. But anyway, so, you know, of course you need to get familiar with your business, get familiar with the trainings. Not that you're going to be talking, not that you're going to be selling the business yet. Because the last thing we want you to do if you're a brand new person is to go out and try to talk to somebody else by yourself. That is absolutely no. You know, you're going to use the tools that we have already have for you. You do not ever, if you're a brand new person, try to go out and say anything other than, I partnered up with a lady, strikeout loser, spent more money than she made in 6 months, and now she's made $1 million in 5.5 months. And then if they try to ask you more, you're not going to tell them anything more. You are going to tell them, well, give me your email. I'm going to send you this Hangout. It's going to tell you everything you need to know about the business. And if you are as excited as I am about what you see, then I'm going to put you on the phone with her. Now, I'm talking about you can put the people on the phone with me. There's a lot of great leaders within our group. So if your direct upline is Crazy Bold James, you're going to put them on the phone with Crazy Bold James, because he's been doing the business now for 5 months. So he is a little further ahead, and you don't want, you know, you want to use that third-party validation anyway. If your upline is Steve West or Dennis Dvorin or Tony Adamy or Jason Sims or whoever it might be, you know, you've got to use their story, and you got to put them on the phone with them. But believe me, they do not want to get on the phone with your people until you have either taken them, given them a Hangout, let them watch a recorded conference call by Rick Mikey, Dave calls it the vision call, or the 10-minute video. So once you've done that, then we're happy, more than happy to get on the phone with you. And what more powerful do you have than to be able to put your prospects on with the top earners in the company? This is how Katrina Dugar has got about 5 emperors in the last 2 weeks. Now, Katrina has, you know, got involved the same time a few months ago that many others of you got going. But her business, Dave, is that your Skype? Or is that my Skype upstairs?
Sorry.
All right. Thank you, Dave. So Katrina Dugar's business has really taken off, and we're really, really proud of her. And you know what? She, at this point, is highly capable of doing the presentation on her own. She is very eloquent. She knows the business. She knows every detail about the business. But she has got me on the phone with her prospects and her direct upline, Joseph Bradley, and let us, she's edified us and put us on the phone with her prospects. And you know what? They see that we're a team, and they see that, Katrina has access to the top earners, the top people in the company, and they have time for me. So what Katrina did, I'm going to show you social media. You guys, many of you know my social media techniques, but absolutely, the first people, don't ever overlook your friends list, which is the people that you already know. Katrina had 4 home parties. She had got these people gathered in her house, and she had me call in like a big group conference call. And basically, she just asked me to share my story, because that's always going to be powerful. These income stories that you have to work with, if you learn to use these as your window dressing, you can sell ice cubes to an Eskimo. That is what is getting top earners right now. In the beginning, we did not have these stories, and we were not attracting all these top leaders. Right now, we've got the stories, which is the window dressing, which is the, what is it? It's like the bees to the honey. It's going to attract the big networkers. So you know what? If you have not had a lot of success in this industry, but you've signed up in a dozen different companies, let me tell you what, you know a lot of different people. And you had a lot of different uplines. And you've had a lot of different sidelines. And, don't tell me that, well, I didn't have any success, so I cannot contact these people, because this is a whole new ball game. You are doing them a favor. You're doing them a favor by introducing them to the opportunity that is creating bigger incomes faster than anything in the history, I believe, of network marketing. So you've got to learn to use your upline. The people that are using us for the third-party validation, they are getting fantastic signups. Now, there's some people that have been involved with this program from the very beginning, and they have yet to this date to set up a 3-way call for me to help them talk to even one person. So if you're not using your upline, then why not? Dave, myself, if we get a big prospect that we need third-party validation, we get them on with Richard, our partner, or we get them on with Rick Mikey, because, we know how to talk. We've got, know the stories. We've been doing this from the beginning. But even we can use third-party validation. It's just powerful, and you need to put it to use. And we will get them on with any of your prospects if you've already exposed them to a hangout, to a 10-minute call, or to the vision call. Now, if you have not watched those yet, you need to watch all of those tools and become familiar with them and be getting those out on a regular basis. So your first line of attack before you go to social media is always network marketing, and always has been, and it always will be, the people you know. That's why from the time that you've ever heard of network marketing, from the time of Amway, they've always been talking about put together your list. Well, you know, that social media gives us so many ways to talk to people not on our list, but don't ever overlook the people that you know, because, you know, you do know plenty of people, especially if you've been in this industry, and those people that maybe would have laughed at you, maybe laughed at me 18 months ago when I tried to sell them on buying a $25 blog, you know, they're not going to be laughing now. They're going to be listening now, and especially if you use this storytelling to your benefit. So, okay. What is the daily method of operation for a new person? Okay, so once you put together your list, we do Hangouts. We do Hangouts 2 times a week. We do the Opportunity Hangouts. This week we're going to do Tuesday and Thursday. We're going to change the time. We're going to do it at 9 p.m. Eastern. Now, I post the schedule, I post my event, and I post the Google Hangout link probably a good 8 hours before the event on the I2G Pros, and I also email it out to whoever is on my email list. If you want to be on the I2G email broadcast list and you are not, then just please send me an email to faradayh@gmail, faradayh@gmail, and I will, and just say add me to the I2G email list, and then you'll also get an email notification whenever we do one of these Hangouts. Now this week, for the European groups, by special demand, by special request, I am going to do a Wednesday 3 p.m. Hangout. So a lot of the Europeans have said they have not been able to get on our later events. So this week we're going to have 3 Hangout events. And all your job is to get people to these events. I mean, Dave's first mentor, you know, Jim Faubert, and then when we first were in the network marketing in the 90s, all the daily method of operation then was promoting from event to event. So if there was a conference call every day, you would spend your 24 hours the day before just loading up the call, you know, because we would just drive from one event to the next event. So now, you know, we don't really do these conference calls. I mean, I'm sure some teams are doing conference calls. We like the Google Hangouts. So you've got 3 Google Hangouts you can promote for this week. Now, what I'm going to go over, and this might be, this is definitely repetitive for many of you guys. However, please keep in mind that we do have a lot of brand new people coming in that do not know this stuff and have not gone through all of our previous trainings before. So I'm just going to run through a couple things really, really quickly. I'm going to go through a screen share, and I'm going to show the brand new people how to create an event on Facebook. Okay. All right, and Dave, you make sure to let me know if you can see my screen. All right, creating an event on Facebook is really very simple. If you've never created an event, just go to your homepage on Facebook and see where it says events here. And then you go up to the top where it says create event. Okay, so I'm not going to do this right now. You fill out the name of the event. You write out all your details, where you're going to say Google Hangout, when you're going to say Tuesday. So that would be, and you guys can create your event tonight for the Tuesday event. Then you got 2 days to be promoting it on Facebook. So that would be for the 28th at 9 p.m. Eastern, and you could do invite only, or you can make it a public event. And what I've been doing lately is I'm making it a public event so that when I go to the Facebook groups, I can post this to the other Facebook groups. And even if the people are not on my friends list, they can still join my event. So, and then you just create the create button, and I'm going to show you like one of my previous events. Now, you can copy some of my verbiage, or you can create all of your own verbiage. You can copy if you see somebody else's event that you like, you can create their verbiage. So, okay, recent history. I think this is the last one I did, I2G, We Create Millionaires. I believe this is the one. Here's one I did, biggest, fastest incomes in home business history. Why not you? Let's take a look at that one. Okay, you can put any kind of cover shot you want. This will show in all of your friends, when they go to events, this is going to be, all your friends are going to see this, and it will send them out an invitation. So, so here, you know, you can go and you can go and see how I worded my event. If you like the way I worded it, you can just copy and paste this to your own event. I don't want you promoting my event. I want you to promote it from your Facebook page. And the reason is because then you can see who signed up for your event and then who, therefore, you're going to need to follow up with. So right here, I've got 118 people that signed up for this event. Now, some of these are already distributors, so, you know, those are not going to be people that I follow up with in terms of, but the ones I am going to follow up with are the ones that are not already a distributor that, you know, and I can send them the replay afterwards. I can send them a little note before the hangout to increase my chance of them attending the event, and I can send them the hangout afterwards. Now, if you have a lot of friends, then what I have suggested to everybody is to see this little Facebook friend inviter or Facebook invite all. These are two free apps that you can find in the Google Chrome store, and it will make it much easier when you do an event, because when you go to invite all your friends, then you just make sure you scroll. Well, make sure you scroll when it goes to invite friends. Scroll to the very bottom of your friends list first, and then you're just going to click on the Facebook friend inviter or the Facebook invite all friends, and that will invite all of your Facebook friends in one shot to your event. So this is just one very simple, easy way to invite a whole lot of friends. They're all going to get your invitation. It's like one big old ad going out to, like if you're, in my case, you got 4,700 friends. It's one big old ad going out to 4,700 people all in one shot. So a lot of people are having really good success. I had Beverly Drury has never done a Facebook event. I had, he didn't even know anything about it. He let me log into his Facebook account and create an event for him, his first event ever, and he didn't even know how to check the event, but I had 29 people sign up for his event. And he got like 4 or 5 signups that very first week, his very first event. It was a week afterwards. He told me, I still don't know how to check the people that went to my event. And so, you know, it's very effective. The old timers, you know, just one little new trick. Now, what I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to log out and log into an account that I don't use as often. That's okay, very sweet. Yeah, but all of I've got a couple Facebook accounts. I've got groups in all of them. Now, you know what might be an easy way for you to grab groups is for you to just scroll down on my profile, and I don't have my groups blocked, so everybody can see my groups. So an easy way for you to get a whole bunch of Facebook groups at once is to go down, and you can go and steal my groups. I don't mind. These are all business opportunity groups, and you can join every single one of them. I'm happy to send you an email with some additional groups. Just email me at faradayh@gmail. But the benefit of these groups is these are all other network marketers that want to hear about your business opportunity or who want to share about their business opportunity. Now look at this group. It's got 16,643 members. So this is a way for you to get exposure with a whole lot of network marketers, which is your target market all at once. So I've got probably between my accounts, I probably have 1,000 different groups, and I will try to use auto posters as often as possible. Sometimes I don't get to it, but I will try to get my ads out there as often as possible. Now, in terms of what you can put in your ads, to be perfectly honest, my favorite is YouTube videos. And I think YouTube videos, Crazy Ball James does a lot of this. He does a lot of branding. He's branded himself as Crazy Ball James, but you know, he gets a lot of attention with the way he words his ads, and then he does these crazy videos. And the whole idea is to get people to look at what you put out there. So here's somebody. Look at this. They are advertising I2G. So actually, they've got a really nice. This is Aaron Henry. Nice job. You've got a YouTube video. You've got a sexy, attractive photo. This makes it. This is an attractive photo that I would want to click on. And it has a really nice URL, I2Gwealthy.com. So let's see what video he's using here. Okay, he's got one of the global.
Well, thank you, Richard, for the introduction and welcome to the
call. So he's using one of the vision calls, so that's really, really great. So I would say that is a very nice job. Very nice, well done. His picture is bigger than the other ones. Okay, here is Sheila. Okay, good job, Sheila. How are they creating 20K incomes for people faster than any other program out there? Join I2G and find out. PM me for details or go to, and she's got her own URL, connect with Sheila. And let's see. And then she's using, this is our capture page that we put together for the team, mycapturepage.com. We've got this. There are two different capture pages you can use, and the people enter their name, their email, and their phone number. And Sheila's gotten quite a lot of leads by doing this. This is something that actually captures the name, captures the email, captures the phone number. Now, if you don't have this capture page, let me show you what the people see on the second page. And now, if you do not have this capture page, this actually has a follow-up system already built into it, and there's 40 follow-up autoresponder messages that you don't have to write that have already been written for you that will follow up with your prospect whenever they opt in here. Now, once they opt in, this is what they'll see on the second page. So it's nice looking. It's got the 10-minute video at the top, and then it's got one of our Google Hangouts. I don't know if this is the most recent one. Let me see. Okay, that's the most recent one. Okay, they added the compensation plan. They've got the conference call, and then you will get your sign-up link will be attached to the Get Started. So this is basically all the information that somebody needs to make a decision, and you know, really they're ready to talk to you after this point. Now, the nice thing with this system is they do include their phone number, and this is something we just added to the site, so they can actually connect with you on Facebook, your Facebook account, your Twitter account, your LinkedIn account, your blog, and then if they want to get a site like this, I believe we helped Sheila get all 3 of her referrers, but we have a lot of people on our team that still need 3. So if you like this, do not order from me or Dave. You can go to the I2G Pros group, ask someone who needs a referral, because this is a $20 a month system, but if you get 3 referrals, and we'll help you to get them, then this beautiful, powerful system is absolutely free. Now, if you like traffic, you like solo ads, you can drive traffic to this. This is pretty much as good as a lot of the funnel systems that a lot of people work with. You don't need a separate autoresponder with this. You literally can log into your My Capture Page system. You can access all of your leads. You can send broadcasts out to those leads. So it's got like a built-in autoresponder built into it. So, you know, there's a lot of different auto posters out there. I have been using the Super Poster lately. For the last year or so, I used the Hootsuite. Hootsuite, the prices have changed a little bit, so it's maybe not the best deal out there anymore, but you can get a free trial on Hootsuite for 30 days, and you can try it out. It will send it out to 50 groups a day for free. So that's not bad. If you want to get the free trial, we've got a link to it on our website, which, well, it's our blog. We haven't written many blogs lately, but it's workwithdaveandfarah.com, www.work, W-O-R-K, with, W-I-T-H, Dave and Farah, just F-A-R-A.com. Go to the tools we use and then click on the Hootsuite icon, free trial. And just to show you how this works real briefly, because one of the new ladies I signed up this week, Susanna, was asking me to show how that works. It's really, really simple, and I'll just show with a few people with a, let's see. Let's say I wanted to send out a quick little ad with the latest YouTube. Okay, so here's how easy it is. Now, there are some other auto posters out there. I know that some people on my team are using something called Platinum Poster. I haven't tried it yet. I do believe that's what James, one of the ones James Breakiron is using. And but I've tried Super Poster. Now that one is like dodo proof. It's That one is super easy. You can get out to 180 groups a day. It's a one-time cost of $37. You can send it out with up to 5 different Facebook accounts, and it's just easy. So the Hootsuite does it. Once you have the 30-day trial, it does have a monthly cost, $9.95 a month, and then then it costs more if you want to do additional groups. So it's maybe not the most economical one out there anymore. It used to be the best deal in town. But if you want to try the free trial, just see how it works, you can write your little ad right here. Okay, even when I do an ad, I like to use the storytelling. How did this ex-MLM strikeout loser who could not sell a $25 blog make $1 million in 5.5 months. Free video. Free video tells all. And then add the video. If you want to add pictures to it, you can also add pictures. If you are at work, it has a scheduler, so you can pick the date and times that you want it to go out. And and I'm not saying you use Hootsuite. Check out Platinum Poster. Check out Super Poster. Look at the other ones. Wayne Atkinson has got a posting with his campaign tracker. So take a look at that one. But this is just one, just give you an example of what auto posters do. I'm just going to take a few of these groups. See, it imported all my groups here into one. So let's just pick a few. Newbies Network. All of these people are the target market that I want to talk with. Online businesses in Australia, online businesses, online entrepreneurial, online job from home. So there's like a million of these groups out there. You can do a search on your Facebook, Post and Grow Rich. These are ones specifically made for you to post. So they want you to post. Post it here daily. Post your opportunities. So this is just for a quick example. And, and then I press the send button. So if you work long hours, if you have limited time to get your message out to a lot of people real quickly, this is a good way to get exposure. And what I would highly recommend, you can certainly use my Hangouts. You can upload them to YouTube. You can put your own sign-up links on them. But what I recommend is if you have not broken out of your comfort zone and tried to do your own video, I would highly recommend that, because people get to know you. They get to know your personality. They get to know, a lot of people. I've had a lot of success with YouTubes over the last 12 months. And, the people, by the time they talk to me on the phone, they feel like they know me. Now, with I2G, I've been doing a lot of Hangouts, but in my previous program, after that $25 blog program that I fell flat on my face with, the next program after that, I became the #1 earner. And I basically, all I did was YouTubes, out in front of my RV, and they were quirky, and they were not perfect, and I had my dogs and my cats and jumping in the screen with me, and there were interruptions. But you know what? People liked my quirky little videos, and they felt like they knew me. They felt like they liked me, and they felt like I was a real person. And I had an incredible amount of signups and phone calls from these videos. So if you haven't done your own video, I encourage you to do it. If you want to get some ideas of what to do in your video, the best place for you to go is go to YouTube and look at what other people are doing. Oh, my cat just came in the. I'm not closed off in my office, and I am downstairs. So if you see the cat here in a second or hear some meowing, the cat has just jumped up right on my desk where I got my computer. But the best way for you to see what other people are doing is simply go to YouTube and do a search. I2G. Okay, look, you got good job. Joe Maserati is right now on the number one spot for I2G, and so he's got Infinity 2 Global Review, which is a nice, well-searched word. 100 to 238, 928 in 8 weeks, and proof. So let me see. Let's take a quick look. Okay.
Welcome to my.
So it's a 9-minute video. Let's see. He's got, the first thing he's got in here is, let's see if this is his sign-up link and his phone number to contact him. Let me just take a peek and see. So what he's doing is sending them to a capture page. Okay, so this is not the capture page we put together for the team, but it looks like he's got his own little capture page on there with the phone number. And you can see he mentions the I2G several times because that's the word he's trying to rank for. I2G review. He's got in here Infinity 2 Global, I2G several times. He's got again his capture page here. He's got a call to action. Watch the free video. Again, Infinity 2 Global. Mentions I2G again, I2G review. So you mentioned the word you're trying to tag for several times. Okay, watch. Let's go to Infinity 2 Global, and you guys can do this on your own time. Go see who is ranking. And go look at what of course, a lot of the Hangouts are up here. But take a look at these because you can use these to model or get some good ideas from on what to put on your own videos. So you see we've got a few of the Hangouts up there. Here we got the VIP team. So I encourage you to go through these. The reason I like YouTube is these are little sales tools that will work for you over and over and over again. So people will, as they hear about I2G, they're going to go to Google, they're going to go to YouTube, and they're going to do searches. And see, they're going to find me on YouTube. They're going to find here Dennis Suarez. They're going to find John VIP team. So I encourage you, is one of your homework assignments this week is to make your first YouTube video. Okay, so right now we've got your list, make your list of people. We've got the Facebook events, how to create your Facebook events. Once you, by the way, once you create a Facebook event, you can promote it to these Facebook groups with your auto poster. You can post it on your Facebook wall. You can take it to LinkedIn and to Google Plus and to Twitter, and those are all methods of getting a lot of exposure. So, okay. Think out, you know, the other thing I've covered before, I'm going to go back to my other page. The other thing that I do all day long, which is basically the main way that I recruit people, is I am talking to people literally all day long on Facebook. So I am recruiting on average at least one new person a day. Now sometimes I bring in two. On the 24th I brought in 5 personally sponsored people. So but you know, I'm not going to go into exactly go into great detail of the friend request training again, because we've done that already. But what you can see here is that I am literally talking to people all day long, every single day. And the majority of new people that I sponsor come from total strangers that I do not know from Adam. And if I can do it, you can do it. Now, you might not have the same confidence that I have, but it doesn't matter. You know, you're going to talk to people like you are $1 million earner, because you need to have that $1 million confidence in your company. And don't worry about it, because all you're going to do is share stories. Now, if you have never seen my storytelling hangouts, then I want you to go back through the archives. The 2 trainings before this, I specifically talked about storytelling and what to say to people on these friend requests. And you should be responding to a minimum of 5. The other day, I think Vince Mazzi posted his Figs and Gauges, what he is doing every single day. He's being accountable, and he literally responded to 25 friend requests. Now, every one of these friend requests is golden to me, because unless they are a part of my team and they're just friending me because they're on my I2G team, then they are a prospect that potentially I can bring into my business. So I'm going to just show you one. Okay, Jim Arnold. I'm going to show you one response to a friend request, just for the brand new people that don't have an idea. So I've got 50 mutual contacts with Jim. So what I'll usually do, I'll take a quick look at their their profile, just to get an idea if I can tell what business they are in. Looks like they've got a family of children, and they're from Oregon. And I can't tell what business they're involved with. But so what I'll do is I will never, ever, ever accept a friend request without sending them a note to start interacting with them. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be any big deal. I mean, it can be very short. Here I'm just going to say, hey, Jim, thanks for the friend request. You have a lovely family, because that's what I can tell from his wall. Wow, we have 80 marketing friends in common. You must be a marketer too. What do you do? So essentially, I do this. You can even copy and paste the same thing to 25 people. I mean, obviously, make sure, it matches with, if they have a nice looking family on their profile, or if you're going to make a comment about where they're from, or if they're business. But essentially, you are getting to the exact same thing. Wow, we have a lot of marketing friends in common. You must be a marketer too. What do you do? You might want to put it in your own words. Maybe you're more eloquent than me, but this is essentially how you start an interaction with someone, because if they're a network marketer, they are going to love to share what they do with you. And and that's going to just give you more information to interact and to get to where you can sell some stories. And you're not selling the business. All I do is I start these interactions so that I can get to sharing some stories. Network marketers love to hear a shared failure story that leads to a success story. And that's why you constantly hear me talking about the failed MLM strikeout loser that couldn't sell a $25 blog. And boy, do I love it when the people that request me are from EN, because a lot of them are. And then I will share that story. And then you know what? Boy, all of a sudden, they're like, wow, I haven't had any success with it either. And then we've got a point of commonality. And you know what? Almost 100% of those people want to hear more about my business. And then you already know what I do. I've talked about this on the previous Hangouts, but it's so important. The storytelling will get 9 out of 10 times is going to get them asking you for more information about your business. You don't have to chase them. They will ask you for information because you don't have anywhere where there are these kinds of income stories that you can use. And I shouldn't say as bait, but that is definitely curiosity creating, and it will get you to the point where you can share the Hangout. And then you have done your job, because as far as I'm concerned, if you expose the business and get the Hangout out to new prospects every single day, write it down, share it with the group, be accountable, keep track of what you do every day, because the number one person you need to be accountable to is yourself. And you know what? If we don't write it down, then you know what? It's very easy to go the whole day and not end up talking to one single person on Facebook, not making one single phone call, not putting out one single ad, and doing it day after day after day after day. What I will tell you, and I've repeated this over and over and over again, and I will keep repeating it over and over and over again. If you do this every day, talk to 5 new people on Facebook, respond to 10, 20 new friend requests every day, post to 100, 200, 300 groups every single day, make 1 or 2 phone calls to new people every day, invite 1 or 2 new people to every Hangout we do. Do this for 90 days straight, not 1 week, not 1 day, not 1 week on, 1 week off. Do it every single day for 90 days straight. I 100% promise you, you're going to be highly successful. Stay focused. Keep your blinders on. Don't let anybody tell you anything. You know what? If they have anything bad to say about I2G, you get me or Dave on the phone, because nobody is going to tell us that this doesn't work, and nobody is going to tell us that this isn't the greatest opportunity on the face of the earth, and nobody can tell us that what we do that doesn't work. So with that, I'm gonna don't limit yourself to just what I am telling you to do right now. Let me come back to you guys real quick. Hold on. This is okay. All right. Do not limit yourself. Do not limit yourself to only what I am telling you, because leaders will find anything and anything that they can do to expose the business. Now, whether that is business cards that you hand out to other people that you meet, because I've got some people like Ed Kwaski that is on the road all the time, and you know what? He still talks to anybody and everybody. He does the 3-foot rule. If they're a business owner, you know what? He does not get out of there without talking to them. If I go out with my partner, Richard Anzalone, you don't get out of a restaurant without him pitching the waitress and getting her phone number. So there are prospects anywhere and everywhere. Now there's Craigslist. If you don't have an ad on Craigslist, you don't have enough people to talk to, why not try a Craigslist ad? You know, look at what other people are putting in their ads. You're going to get more calls and more response probably in the sales section, but you'll get more targeted people in the, there's Sonny. You'll get more targeted people in the biz ops section. You can forward it to your capture page, or you can forward it to your phone number, or you can try different things to see what works best. But try, because, you know, if you're a leader, you're a marketer, you got to try anything and everything. And if it doesn't work right the first time, you know what, you fix and refine it, and you try again. So Craigslist. Now, we're going to be doing Craigslist. We haven't done ads in a long time. Now, Larry Williams is doing really well right now with ads. He's got ads all over the place. And then he is getting out his videos. Now, Larry didn't even have a Facebook account. He's an old school marketer. He was out of the industry for 7 years until he hooked back up with us. We helped him with the Facebook account. And you know what? He's like, even though he's had a lot of success, he's like, I'm a new babe in the woods with his social media. So he's got his Facebook account up. He's probably got 50 videos he's already done. He's got ads in Craigslist. He's getting these ads out. He's doing his own Google Hangouts. And, you know, he's doing anything and everything. So meetup meetings, those are great places to meet and talk with people. You don't have to sit at home all day like me. You can get out and talk to people. You know, let me tell you one thing. My way, it's not my way or the highway, because there are a lot of ways that are working for other people. Juan Velasquez, he just had a meeting in San Jose with 42 people over in his San Jose. He does all live meetings. He gets in front of people. He's not really using the social media thing. Jason Sim, $1 million earner, he does face-to-face meetings, and he gets people to business opportunity meetings. Why not start your own business opportunity meeting, or, you know, or start one like Katrina in your home? So Dennis DeVoren, he's doing live meetings. He's meeting with people face-to-face. He's doing live webinars. He's using the telephone. He's not really using the social media. So it's not my way or the highway. I'm just giving you additional means to reach out and talk to people, because the bottom line is talk to people and take action each and every day, consistent daily action. Okay, a couple more things I'm going to talk about, then I'm going to let Dave kind of close it up and get everybody back to the mindset, which is 100% important. But we're going to have a South Florida event, and we're going to be having another California event. Now, you know, back in the day, before social media, back in the 90s, before we took that 10-year hiatus, Dave and I promoted from event to event, and we used advertising. We did newspaper ads, but we would get people to live meetings, and that's how we built our business. and we would get people to live meetings every single day. So we've got an event coming up on South Florida. I believe we're going to do it Saturday, the 15th, and I will let you know the meeting location. And there is a lot of power in live events when you get people in front of us and they get to meet and talk with the leaders face to face. They get to see the other people that are having success in this business. So if you know anyone in South Florida or in Florida, you want to let them know about this event and get them there. As soon as you know the meeting location, you want to get them in front of us. Let us close your people for you. Let us get them in the business for you. Let us enroll them for you. If you are anywhere in the country, hop a plane, come down and meet us. You know, it sure is a lot nicer in South Florida this time of the year. So, you know, here's your excuse. Get out of that cold weather. Come down to Florida and meet with us and get your guests there. We're going to be running ads. Chuck King, who is earned $40,000 a month with Y2B, he's going to be driving new guests, not just distributors, driving new guests to this event. He's going to be advertising all over the place, and he's got other methods. I don't know what he's got up his sleeve. He says he's going to drive. He wants to have the most guests to this event. So take advantage of it. The end of February, there's going to be another Southern California event with Rick Mikey. I believe Rick told me it's going to be on the 28th and the March 1st. And I don't have the meeting location yet, but this will be the meeting where we're going to release the information about the music product. So you want to get as many people to this live event, especially the California event, because Rick gives out the bonus checks at these events, and it's very exciting. And, you know, I mean, we've got more leaders excited than at these live events than anything, because what's more exciting, seeing that it's real, it's happening. There's ex-MLM strikeout losers. There's brand new network marketers picking six-figure monthly checks. So take advantage of these events. And, okay, with that, I hope that was helpful for the new people. And I know it's repetitive for the old people, but it's just the basics. And the business always comes back to the basics. And with that, honey, Dave, I'm going to bring you on with a little bit of mindset to close out this training. Thank you guys for joining me on my birthday bash. It's nothing that's I'd rather do than spend the time helping you guys to be 100% successful. And this year with I2G, you definitely can and will be successful. So thank you again. I appreciate it. Love you guys. And with that, Dave, you come on and finish it out.
Wow, on your birthday, too. I can't even believe it. Unbelievable. You did such a great job. You've got me ready to get me all ready to sign up again. I've got me an echo here. Where is that echo coming from? Farrah, turn your volume down, I think, or mute your mic. Okay, there we go. Great. How was everybody tonight? Wow, that was unbelievable what she just did. She laid out a lot of stuff. But, guys, let me share some stuff with you. The basics, okay? You saw the Heat play the San Antonio Spurs today. You see what the basics do, okay? The basics are serious. And the problem is, when most people get in these businesses, they don't treat this as a business, okay? This business is really so simple, it's scary, okay? But it's also so simple that most won't do it because they don't get it. They don't believe it. They think there's magic pixie dust and different things that are going to make it happen, and it's not, okay? It's really simple, but again, it starts with you. What do you want? See, when me and Farrah went to the restaurant tonight, we knew what we wanted, and we ordered it specifically. You would do the same thing, correct? Okay, what about your home-based business? Okay, and then how bad do you want it? And see, This is, I'm going to get into a gut check here with you, because you know a lot of people are not going to like this, and they're going to squirm, and they're not going to like it. But here's the deal. When you punch the clock for anybody else, do you like everything that you do? And they make you accountable for it. I can't believe some of the stuff that people do. First of all, drive an hour and a half each way to work every day back and forth, to spend 60 to 80 bucks, 90 to 120 bucks in gas just to get to somewhere that they don't like. Okay? Then they got to punch the clock. Then they got to do this and they got to do that. What Farrah was laying out with you is a simple plan of action, and I'm going to bring it back to you 25 years ago when I had this mentor that she talked about. He's still a great friend of mine today, and he still teaches these basics, because these basics will never change. See, once you know what you want, then you have to follow somebody that will help you get there. And you don't follow somebody that's never been there. You just don't do it. You know, if you do, the results are always going to be repetitive. So what happens is, what are you doing today? What are you doing every day in your business? See, I know that when I see Vince get started, me and Farrah have had hundreds of conference calls with other individuals all in our room that have had the private calls. Yeah, I know, it's going to get squirrely, okay? And you've all told us what you wanted, okay? We spent that hours with you to let you identify and tell us everything you wanted. Guess what? Only a few % really come through with it. The rest of you is all misfabrication, because you're not doing it. And that's okay, because Farrah and I understand that. And that's okay, because it's a process that we've got to go through to find a few that will. See, and it was kind of funny, because as I watch these Hangouts come out, I want you to understand that we just started really promoting the 90-day plan of action. Well, we've been doing it for 5 months. But we really didn't get into it until about a second month, where we were just getting ready to close out at over $500,000. And what happened was people really started to pay attention, and they wanted this plan of action. And by the way, income disclosure, because, you know, people have made zero with us too, okay? But what happened was, the ones that started following that 90-day plan of action and really committing, and believe me, we had a bunch that said they would, and they fell out, and they're gone, and that's okay. Grass is always greener, right? On the other side. Go, 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 okay? But the ones that are doing it are just now the ones that you're seeing major success with. And the last Hangout, the last training, it was kind of funny, because, or the last couple Hangouts, because some of our new people and some of our old that are really into this application of everything that we're doing, now they started writing to me, I want to be like Patricia Platt. Hey, I want to be like Elijah. Hey, I want to be like Austin. What are they doing? And I said, they're doing what you're not. I want to be like Vince. Vince, our newest one. I can't even believe Vince. Vince is so serious. He's making it vocal right on in the wall in the room. We don't ask you to do that. You know why Vince does that? Because Vince has got a baby, a 9-year-old or something in there that he needs. He's got his why, and he knows what he wants to do. And he shared it with us. And I'm so proud of him that I know it's an impossibility for him to keep doing what he's doing and come up empty-handed. Hands down, won't happen. Patricia Platt, another one. Austin, same one. Larry Williams, same one. Over and over and over are the ones that are sticking to it and getting into application. Guys, the only difference between Dave and Farrah and you is we've got about 150 days of straight laser focused. And people know I don't fool around with that, because I never look at the other prize. Once I jump my bed that I'm going in, I'm down, I'm hunkered in, and I'm out to bring the biggest team with me, because without you, we're nothing, okay? We already know that, okay? I did another business where we were the deal where it was, but the minute it shuts, it goes. This business changes lives in a big dog way. And see, when I saw these replies coming in, it was kind of funny, because I didn't have to go back and say anything to them. They are understanding, say less to go fast. They're really starting to grasp where I'm at with that. See, Jim taught me something a long time ago. He said, Dave, if nobody's buying from you, you better start recording yourself. And that was back in the day where we had answering machines with cassette tape. Okay? You don't even got to go that way today. You can do it with your phone. Okay? And most people that have spent any kind of time with me in training know the minute they step up enough to give me their pitch, they already know what we do. They already know. And we fix and refine it. And from that, by them making a few little tweaks, automatically their business started turning. Sandra Peters was another one. Just did it the other day. I'm so proud of her. She finally got her video out. She's a woman that's been struggling with it and everything. I've been, you know, and she's come back around. She came back around. About a third time she come around, I guess she's pretty serious because she's making some serious changes. Check out her video. Awesome job. Okay? This new guy, Jeffrey, that John or whatever Ferry's working with up in British Columbia, kid's phenomenal. Just did a casino video, did everything. I'm so proud of him, man. The kid's unbelievable. He calls us from British Columbia, and he has to call, and he calls our home line. And it's funny, so I end up doing a bunch of calls with him. And it's kind of funny how it works. But, you know, here he is in the application on what's going on. Okay, so here's where it is. What are you doing? You don't have to answer to Dave and Farah, but if you're on here and you're hanging out and you're doing this business and you're listening to us right now, how is your business doing? And if you don't like the results, maybe you ought to get a new job or maybe put something into application. See, because the simple things that we do is a lot different than having to go get a whole new wardrobe, have to go punch a clock somewhere else, spend another 50 or 60 or whatever. This thing is so unique, hot, and sexy with zero competition that it's not even funny. But some want the easy way, okay? I think Obama's done a lot for that for us. I'm not going to get into politics. But America, it's kind of funny when I watch things. And I want you to understand something. The top 6 people in this industry, in our company, only one of them really has a Facebook account. That's us. The rest of them didn't do that. It's all about what they talk and how they feel with people. See, when I tipped the waitress today with Farah Singh, and they did a splendid job. They pulled it by on it. They came out and sang in Spanish. It was hot. I got a kick out. She goes, how did you do that? I had to laugh. And that was so good. I got one by her. It was good. But anyway, what happens is that lady got a card on top of it. And in that card is a picture with Farah there. Come work with her in one of her cards. You guys have seen our cards. And what do you think that lady's probably saying? Because do you think she's really having fun waiting on tables Sunday night? You know, she did a good job. But seriously, let's get real, okay? I want you to think about that when you're out and about, wherever you're at. Do you think the people really like it? Some people like what they do, okay? I happen to love what I do, and I got a passion for it. But most people that have a job in the real world don't like what they do. I see very few that do, and those that really do usually are the most underpaid. Unfortunately, that's just the way it works. Those professions just don't seem to pay a lot. So what you want to do is get straight with your mind what you want. You're never going to have another chance like this opportunity that's coming. Look what CNN did today. I posted a bunch of articles over the weekend. CNN, Fox News, so many different news all about gaming's coming back, guys. It's ever who's first is always number one. I don't know, but I'm telling you, I think the writing's on the wall on this one. I don't know of anywhere else that's doing what we're doing anywhere in the industry. So with that, I hope I give you some heavy set. You guys do what you've got to do, what's good for you. You know how to get a hold of us. We look forward to helping you, but here's what we don't do. We will not carry you, okay? In that room, let me get into this first too. Also, in our room, a lot of people don't understand when I come back in the room or whatever, and because this is a training call, I want you to understand something. Learn to get answers for yourself versus I tell you the answer, and then you go ask where to go get the answers. I'll tell you where to go get the answers, and instead of going to find it yourself on where we told you, you go and steal somebody else's time to let them feed you the answer, and a lot of those people are inexperienced and they think they're helping out the other individual when really they're hurting that individual because they're not teaching them how to fish. See, if I can teach you to fish, you'll feed yourself forever. If I give you a fish, I guarantee you that you're going to come back and want 10 more. And I've shared that in the room over and over and over with other people. But to be honest, we just don't have a lot of time for that. So, you know, a lot of people, they think I'm short. It's not that I'm short. The answers are all in that room, in that file section, and in that thing. And if you'll take the time to invest in your business, okay, like maybe you had to do when you had to learn to wait tables or wash, whatever it is you do. I don't care, drive truck, whatever it is, I don't care what it is, your manufacturing plant, standing in a line, whatever it is, you had to learn all that. Well, that's no different in this business. Learn to put a little application into your business and have some fun. Because you can have a lot of fun in this business if you do that. With that, guys, I just want to let you know, we appreciate all of you. Farrah, I can't believe you went and did this on your birthday. I can, and I love it, actually, and that's why we've had 18 great years, and it's just unbelievable. I love you, and here's the thing, guys. Rock and roll, man. Get with you and change your life. Here's what you need to ask yourself. Was 150 days of focused action, when we started I2G, we had 0 and 0. Okay? It's worth over 7 figures to us in 5.5 months. Was that worth it? Think about that for a minute. And what's really scary is we haven't even got started yet. The #1 person hasn't signed up yet in this company. Mark my words. By next year, this time, I guarantee you that you'll see brand new people that are going to come in and absolutely blow this thing right out of the water. Right out of the water. Because the stories that are out here right now, whoever becomes the best storyteller will make the most money here. Because it's all we do. And the stories here are unbelievable. So with that, guys, we care a lot about you. Enjoy your evening. I hope you have a ball. I hope you take it to heart. If only one person got what we did tonight, it'll be awesome. You know, and that's all we're looking for. Just get a few more clear. For you that are putting into application, rock, man. I'm so happy for you. I get goosebumps all up and down my arms, man. Because I know what's in store for you. I really do. And what's important is you now believe and you know it yourself. Because you've never had this success before. With that, guys, back to you, Farrah. Looking forward to a Tuesday night hangout. And back to you. I think the change is good on the time. Back to you, Farrah. You're muted. There you go.
All right. Thank you guys very much. Thanks for sharing my birthday with me. And we'll look forward to this week. We're doing the Hangouts at 9 p.m. So thanks again, you guys. Enjoy your Sunday. And let's kick some major butt this week. All right. Signing out. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.